Every few months, India witnesses another case that shocks the public conscience. A young woman dies, family demand justice, questions are raised, and society moves on. But some stories refuse to disappear quietly. Because sometimes a single case exposes something much bigger hiding beneath the surface of respectability, power, and family image. Tonight's story is one such case. A case that has triggered outrage, political attention, and disturbing questions about what may really happen behind closed doors.
A young woman gets married with dreams in her eyes. 5 months later, she is found dead in her marital home. And today, her father is standing outside the chief minister's residence in Madhya Pradesh, threatening self-immolation, refusing to perform his daughter's last rites, and asking one question. Was this really suicide? Or something far more sinister? This is the tragic and deeply disturbing case of 31-year-old Twisha Sharma from Noida. A case that has once again brought India face to face with an ugly reality many prefer not to discuss openly anymore. Dowry harassment, emotional abuse, and the silence surrounding domestic cruelty inside educated, influential families. According to reports, Twisha married Bhopal-based lawyer Samarth Singh in December 2025 after the two met through a dating application. Her mother-in-law is reportedly a retired district judge. On the surface, this appeared to be a modern, educated, respectable family. But within months, the marriage allegedly turned toxic. Her family claims Twisha was subjected to constant mental harassment, pressure for money, and emotional torture. They allege she was forced to terminate her pregnancy after her character was questioned, and the legitimacy of the unborn child was doubted. Imagine the mental trauma behind such allegations. Then came the chilling details. Just before her death, Twisha reportedly sent a message to a friend saying, "I am trapped." Another report says she told her friend not to marry. Hours later, she was found hanging in her home in Bhopal. Now, here is where the controversy deepens. The family says there were injury marks on her body. They allege evidence may have been destroyed. They also question why the FIR was delayed and why no immediate arrests happened despite serious allegations. The husband is reportedly absconding. A special investigation team has now been formed. The retired judge has received interim protection from arrest, which has only intensified public anger and suspicion. And this is where society must pause and reflect. Why is it that in India, even after decades of laws, awareness campaigns, and television debates, young brides continue to die under suspicious circumstances? Why do we still hear words like dowry harassment in 2026? And more importantly, why do such allegations repeatedly emerge from families that are educated, socially influential, financially stable, and legally aware? Because the problem is not merely the lack of education. The problem is entitlement, control, patriarchy hidden behind sophistication. Sometimes abuse does not look dramatic. It comes disguised as emotional pressure, humiliation, manipulation, financial control, isolation, and constant psychological intimidation. And often, the victim suffers alone. What makes this case even more emotionally painful is the image of a father refusing to cremate his daughter because he fears the truth may be buried with her. That visual alone should shake the conscience of this country. At this stage, it is important to say clearly that the investigation is ongoing and the accused have the legal right to defend themselves in court. Facts must ultimately be established through evidence, forensic examination, and due process. But public outrage is not emerging without reason. People are asking whether influence, legal connections, and social status create invisible shields in such cases. This is precisely why transparency in an investigation becomes critical. Because justice is not only about punishing the guilty, justice is also about restoring public faith. The Twisha Sharma case is no longer just one family's tragedy. It has become a mirror reflecting the fears of countless women trapped inside unhappy marriages, silently enduring emotional violence because society still teaches them to adjust. And perhaps the most disturbing part is this. A woman reportedly said, "I am trapped," before her death. How many more women are silently saying the same thing today, inside homes that outwardly look perfectly respectable? That is the question India must confront, and confront honestly.